a peace accord presented by the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission. Details of that.
This mandate, LASEC has the authority to adopt and implement measures such as this peace accord that promotes peaceful conduct, mutual respect, and orderly participation throughout the electoral process. Political parties play a very central role in shaping the tone and integrity of elections. I urge all party leaders here present to take this accord very seriously. I also urge them to use it as a guide to counsel all your members and supporters to avoid inflammatory statements, provocations, and actions that may incite conflict or threaten public peace.
Where there is any concern, they should promptly let us know. While in my office, I have us to read that distance call number so that people can get across to us. There's going to be a central control room for all the security and safety agencies for the election, which is going to be held at the Lagos State Police Command headquarters. All the representatives of all the security agencies will be there.
Themed scaling action, bold solution.
The Lagos State government is stepping up efforts to position the state as Africa's economic and innovation hub with the announcement of Lagos Investment Summit 2.0 and Africa Social Impact Summit 2025. Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose, described both events as strategic to the state's vision of becoming a 21st century economy. Joyken Abakboya reports.
Action, bold solution towards making Lagos a 21st century economy. The Lagos Investment Summit 201, scheduled for Wednesday, July 9, 2025, aims to move Lagos from planning to implementation and dialogue to delivery. Highlights will include networking sessions and dedicated spaces where government ministries will present investment opportunities to serious investors.
The essence of this summit symbolizes our deliberate transition from aspiration to realization, potential to performance, and from discussions to tangible developmental achievements. At its core, this summit is a powerful and strategic platform designed to galvanize meaningful collaborations and catalytic partnerships. It seeks to convene visionary investors, forward-looking policymakers, industry pioneers, global stakeholders, and influential development partners.
The Africa Social Impact Summit will follow thereafter from Thursday 10th to Friday 11th July 2025. The event is designed to accelerate action on the sustainable development goals across Nigeria and the African continent.
Why are the goals important to Lagos? Lagos agenda, the themes agenda, is firmly an SDG agenda. So it is not a separate thing. Everything Lagos does is to be done sustainably. And therefore, we're very happy to be in the room with both our sister ministry, the Ministry of Commerce, and also the private sector this morning. It seeks to attract impact investment into viable and scalable solutions on the continent of Africa. And finally, it seeks to advocate for the right policies to ensure the investments continue staying and growing on the continent.
This year's edition will spotlight issues around climate action, education, youth empowerment, health equity, and long-term policy reforms, all aligned with the SDGs and Africa's Agenda 2063. In Lagos, Joyken Abakboya, NTA News.
Moving on, marking its one-year anniversary, the FinTech organization continues to break new ground. this time with the unveiling of Transact Pay, a solution tailored to empowering small business in today's fast-evolving digital economy. Ometere Chiodu reports on the milestone and the mission driving this tech-forward enterprise.
They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and for Transact World Digital, it has been a remarkable first stride. It was a night filled with warmth and celebrations as captains of industries, partners, and loyal customers gathered to mark the fintech company's one-year anniversary. Speaking at the event, CEO Ernest Obi noted that the past 1 year has been a transformative journey.
The great thing, the decision we took was developing our payment infrastructure, because no matter the dream, until you have the technology to be able to support this dream, to make the dream come true, you're definitely not going to achieve the vision. So I would say the greatest achievement for us is building a solid, reliable, trusted payment system, which of course we call our flagship product or platform called Transact Pay.
The chairman of the board, Christopher Onyekwe, highlighted the organization's impact on Nigeria's economic landscape.
What we have done so far is to completely change the ecosystem. There's more, and well, I think it has affected Nigerian economy very positively. And the central bank also is aware of this. So most players can admit that since the entry of the fintech players in Nigeria, it's completely changed.
Other members of the management team also expressed optimism, stating that the launch of Transact Pay is a strategic move aimed at empowering small and medium-scale enterprises.
For customers to trust our payment gateway, we were able to build in some control measures, right? I can assure any customer today, when you make payment on our platform, right, you are sure you are safe, the card details are secured, right, and there won't be any fraudulent activities being done using your card.
We want to ensure that we hold our merchants right and we take them to their promised land. So we work with you on a case-by-case basis. Every merchant is different. Every business case is different, right? So it's not going to be one service fits all. It's customized, it's unique to suit your business needs.
In a show of support for the SME sector, the company awarded a 20 million naira grant to select businesses, a gesture to mark its anniversary and reaffirms its commitment to economic growth. In Lagos, Ometere Chiedu, NTA News.
Imperativeness of collaboration between government agencies, ministries, and parastatals has again been emphasized. This came to the fore when the management of NTA Lagos Channel 10, your station of excellence, paid a courtesy visit to the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Lagos State Command. Nwabufo Nwoye has the details.
General Manager NTA Lagos Channel 10, Modupe Oyewumi, acknowledged that the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps Lagos State Command saddled with the responsibility of provision of national security and protection of critical infrastructure is discharging its duties effectively, adding that the courtesy visit is to explore avenues of more coverage of the activities of the command.
We are here to pay them a courtesy call for us to maintain retainership even in our programs and for security in our office environment, because we know their worth, we know they do good work, and for us to work in partnership together.
The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC Lagos State Commandant Keshinro Adedotun Sunday assured NTA of the command's readiness to maintain open lines of communication towards educating the public on security issues.
We are going to continue to work with NTA Channel 10 Lagos. That's our promise. All the supports that they may require, we'll continue to give it. I believe very strongly that it's going to be reciprocated by them.
The Lagos command of the NSCDC also commends the general manager for effective coverage of events and activities in Lagos State. In Lagos, Wabufonwoye, NTA News.
You are still watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. The news continues shortly. Don't go away.
What are you doing? I am trying to recharge this my prepaid. It's giving me problem. For some time now, I don't have light. Chief, why are you still suffering yourself? Why not try solar? That one, the one they put for me last time, give me so many problems. It did not work and they just wasted my money. Chief, go for Viforce and Zantres American Tubular Battery. Original, with sun approval. They also have Super Zantres inverters, Zantres solar battery, Zantres panel, MPPT controllers, Tobar, solar fridge, solar street light, marketed by Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited. Visit them at S10 and 11 Easy Blessed Plaza by Alaba Rago Junction in Alaba International Market, Lagos. Viforce and Zantres America available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Ring them on 0803 6830 557 or 0803 9644 115. Viforce and Zantres America. Solar by solar.
At Sonoplastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sonoplastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sonoplastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Welcome back. Netanyahu visits U.S. as Trump puts pressure to agree Gaza ceasefire deal. This and more with Tolulope Ajayi on Foreign News.
Ceasefire talks are showing promise as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu meets U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington. The proposed 60-day ceasefire aims to halt the 21-month war and secure the release of hostages held by Hamas. Trump expressed optimism, saying Israel has accepted the necessary conditions for a deal. Moving on, Kenya's security forces have blocked roads to central Nairobi ahead of Sabasaba protests, which demand good governance and justice for police brutality victims. Security measures include razor wire around government sites, and police have used tear gas to disperse protesters. Hundreds of commuters are stranded at checkpoints, and schools have advised students to stay home. Recent protests have turned violent with reports of looting and police brutality. That's it on Foreign News. Tolulope Ajayi in Lagos, NTA News.
Lack of self-confidence. Money delayed my marriage. Actor Saka. Victor Olu Omolayo has the details on entertainment news.
Nigerian actor Afeez Oyetoro, popularly known as Saka, has revealed why he got married at 40. In an interview with Chud Gideowo, Saka said his lack of confidence and financial struggles delayed his marriage. He explained that theatre art wasn't lucrative at the time and many women didn't see a future with him. One even demanded he own 2 cars before marriage. He eventually met his wife Olaide and they married in 2003. The couple now has 3 children. Moving on, Jamaican dancehall star Shenseea says she doesn't believe in divorce and urges couples to work through problems. Her post on X drew criticism, with some calling her hypocritical as a single mother and others fearing it could promote staying in abusive relationships, although she hasn't addressed the backlash yet. In Lagos, Victor Olomalayo, NTA News.
And up next is Sports Update.
The president of the Nigeria Karate Federation has expressed confidence in the country's readiness to host the Africa Karate Championship scheduled for July 25 to 27th in Abuja. He assured that the Nigerian team are in top form ahead of the competition.
I'm quite happy with the report coming from the camp. Hopefully, we should be able to put in a very good performance here in Nigeria. to ensure that we host to decently win.
Meanwhile, the Nigeria Wrestling Federation has reaffirmed its commitment to a smooth and effective leadership transition ahead of the upcoming election. In a unanimous decision, the board agreed that individuals involved in the current administration will assume leadership roles, ensuring continuity with the federation's developmental policies.
We have a long-term plan for the Federation, and we feel that people who have been in the system, who have been in the board, who have that passion, who have that zeal, should bring forward their interests to contest.
Transparency has been inbuilt in our operations, in the management of the sports. So it's not going to be anything new for us.
Elsewhere, football enthusiasts are optimistic about the Super Falcons securing their 10th title at the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco after their impressive 3-0 opening on Sunday against Tunisia. Fans are convinced that the Falcons have what it takes to dominate Africa once again as they prepare to face Botswana in their next group match on Thursday.
The match was okay, but I did not believe that we were going to win because the Tunisia national team, they are very strong. But we played together as a team and we got the victory. So I believe our next match we are going to do better.
While South Africa women's team kicks off their journey to defend their title against Ghana in Group C on Monday at the Honor Stadium, and Mali will face Tanzania at the Berkane Stadium. With sports updates, Omoyemi Unobon, NTA News.
Yeah, that wraps it up on tonight's edition of NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Jesuton Moses is standing by for the news translation in Ogu. I am Iyabo Wale Eri. Good evening.
Jesuton Moses, torí azan tó gbogbo sẹsẹ dín lọ́dún mọ̀rọ̀ òwúbla tó lẹ́rù kọ́lùsí òtẹ̀mẹ́lẹ̀ wá àyítọ́ àwọn onímọ̀ tẹ̀mẹ́ ó tó dọ̀gbẹ́ délẹ̀ wẹ́kọ́dọ̀ tó dín dọ̀ òwe èkété tó àyítọ́ ẹni tó àlọ́ ẹ̀mẹ́ dọ̀jọ́ mi ọkùnrin fífa pọ́n ní tí tó ti tó òwúbla tó wẹ̀nu wẹ́yọ̀ dé yìí má tó náà tó àlọ́ ẹ̀mẹ́ gbáyé jí ẹnẹ wẹ́yìn òkúrẹ́ ìwá yìí tó ẹgbẹ́ torí olùsàmìtọ́ musa tọ́lẹ̀ àti tí tó àyẹ̀sí lọ to fi de yeyi náà tó kó dọgbẹ ìrìnà bẹ́ẹ̀ fọ tó òwò ìbálòmẹ tó sẹ̀sìn fífọ́ tó wẹnu ẹ o yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí nù kọ́tọ́ náà òwò ìbáragbẹ́sẹ̀ wíyà ẹ̀ mọ́ ní mátẹ̀mẹ́ ní LASEC tó kótó kpọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ kótó àwọn ní mátẹ̀mẹ́ dójú náà tó kó dọgbẹ lẹ̀ kpli nàdó mọ̀ dọ̀ yẹdu àlọ́ wẹlọ́mẹ wẹ̀ yìí dé yìí nù kọ́tọ́ tó kó dọ̀tọ́ lẹ̀ tó tó yàdọ̀ yìí má tó nà dó àlọ́ wẹlọ́mẹ gbáyìí jí wẹnu ẹkọ yìí ti tó yàtọ̀ dín dọ̀nù ẹ̀rù bí ọ̀hẹ́ tó fi bí ọ̀tọ̀ ò blagbẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n làásì ẹ̀tọ́ jí wọ́n rẹ̀ ìmàkọ̀ dọ́ àlọ́ ẹ̀mẹ̀ yẹ tó fi bí ọ̀dọ̀ yẹ ní sí àzándọ̀nù kan mọ́ kẹ́rẹ́ dọ̀ yẹ mẹ́rin náà hẹ̀ náà dọ̀nù tó dọ̀gbẹ́ lẹ̀ glọ́ ní òde yẹ yíò yíkọ̀ ìtàn lẹ́ẹ̀dọ́ àyè ṣùgbọ́n tó dín wọ́n àtọ́gbẹ́ wọ́n làásì ẹ̀tọ́ máa fò kẹ́ alẹ́ yẹ ọ̀ mú bí ọ̀tọ̀ yẹ sì mọ́ nǹkan tán yẹ náà ọmọ tí tó tẹ́lẹ̀mẹ́dá yìí nà yí ọ̀ àzándọ̀nù kan ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀ gbèmàsọ̀lọ́ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà sọ pé sẹ́wọ́n LASEC tó kótó tó dọ̀gbọ́n lẹ̀ kó utúwẹ̀ tó ti dọ̀ tó dín dọ̀ ìyẹn mọ̀nà dọ́ àlọ́ òwe lọ́mẹgbá mọ̀ kẹ́lẹ́ tó ò lọ́rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rọ̀dẹ̀ mẹ̀yìn ò pọnà gá àwọn ní mẹ́tẹ̀ lọ tó tó yá dọ̀ gbẹ̀rọ̀ sọ pé àwọn ní mẹ́tẹ̀ tó náà tó àsánwà tó mọ̀ dọ̀ òye mẹ́ ẹ̀nà bẹ́ àlọ́ tó òwe lọ́mẹ tó pọ̀ ó dọ̀ gbẹ́lẹ̀ dàrí dọ̀ yẹ kó kílẹ̀ òtẹ̀mẹ́ tó dín dọ̀ yẹn ní yóò dé wà tó pọ̀ náà tó mọ̀ dọ̀ pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ Moyo hizo watu ndefu le buki na wazo to atana bodo di kewu no hizo ni tin to titola wenu iyo de sigam wa mo bodo to climate do po ido yado to do gbele ni mo do ye wazo do po bo mo do dan wa to le mayo de do dan ka do to klate to blasi asagbe àwọn ni mate holu to tin we ko be afford to di kewu mo do àwọn ni mate mayo de ti to nu kon to ajo ho nu wa leme to tin de ko beje to reji na do mo do ye bayi o àjọjẹra òun ẹ̀yìn o àjọ mẹ́mẹ́ tí tó àwọn ní mátẹ̀pọ̀ gbẹ̀tọ́ lẹ́sìn kan bẹ́ẹ̀jì àṣọ ẹ̀tọ́ jí òkú lọ lẹ́yìn lè rèé tó yàtọ̀ títọ́ lọ́wọ́ yà àgbẹ̀dẹ́rẹ́ dàhó ìrànwọ́ àyí mọ́ nǹkan tó títà nǹkan dé èyí ò mẹ́yìn pé áfíríkà tó jí tó ń pè bò ó o mẹ́yìn ò gbèdè tán náà ò títọ́ èyí àjọhó gbọdọ̀ ò mú ìwàlẹ̀ tán tó gàdó àjọsìn ìwọlẹ̀ tán kò bí sẹ́sẹ́ Fọláṣadé Ambrose wẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ ò títọ́ lọ èyí ò fònà tán tó ń dé èyí kò sí dọ̀ àyè náà tó ní kẹ́mu dọ̀ àwọn onímọ̀ tẹ tí tòun kọ̀ tó ń èyí nù ìwà àjọ tọ̀mẹ̀ táyì ẹ̀kọ́ yìí ò pọ́n tó rán náà ònùkọ́ yìí ò tó gbólẹ̀ tó lẹ́dọ̀ àìwọ́n tó ń rẹ̀ ní sẹ́mi tó jọ kẹ́rà bá pẹ̀yà tó hó lọ́sìn òun ètò ìyàdọ̀ àwọn onímọ̀ tẹ wọ́n ló dọ̀ títọ́ lọ ìkùtù àyíwọ́dà ìpọ̀ yìí ò dé èkó ìtàn ìná bẹ́jẹ̀ èdè tó àtàṣẹ́ nìtọ́ oṣù méjì ìtàn mẹ́ wọ́n yìí ò dé náà kílẹ̀ tẹ̀mẹ̀ náà gbẹ̀tọ̀ mẹ́mẹ́ jùlọ àjọ náà tó tẹ̀ tó àwọn onímọ̀ tẹ̀mẹ̀ dọ̀ àyíṣiṣẹ́ lọ àjọjá lọ tẹ̀ wọ́n yìí ò dé ìná náà àyíná mẹ́ bùsàn yìí ò dé dọ̀kúndà yìí ní dídọ̀hún òun ìlú náà wà tó àjọ lọ sí ìwà dàlí dọ̀ tó tẹ̀mẹ̀ tẹ̀ náà àjọ kúlẹ̀ wọ̀nyí náà hùn tó tẹ̀ náà yìí bọ̀ mẹ́sà tẹ̀ tó àjọ sí òun yìí ẹ̀ mọ̀nà kún ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ àjọ mọ́kùnrin ìwádìí wọ̀nyí náà hùn tẹ̀mẹ̀ náà tó wà mọ́ tó àwọn ní máa tẹ̀mẹ̀. o nuhẹ́yìn títọ́ èmìyàn di àkọ́ ẹni náà tó gbọ̀n ọmọ íńtánẹ̀tì tán jí wáyé òde rèé kó tó ya tó ti ń lọ èyí òde tó nùkàn sí tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ́ tó máa dẹ́ mẹ́ wáyé òde rèé àzọ́pẹ́dẹ́ kó dọ́tẹ̀ tó àwọn ní mátẹ̀mẹ́ filẹ̀ mọ̀kẹ́lẹ́ tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ́ báyìí ò títọ́ òwe títàn èyí tó bẹ kọ̀ọ̀kọ́ àjọjí tó àwọn ní mátẹ̀mẹ́ tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mí ó di Transat Pay wọ́n yẹ dẹ́ kò sọ̀hún tìtẹ̀lé tó tẹ̀dí náà jọ wíwá dọ́gbọ̀n àpò ẹni náà gbọ́dọ̀ àpò ẹ̀yìn àpò dọ́gbọ̀n ò íńtánẹ̀tì sí òun ìwà tẹ̀mẹ̀ ìsìlámẹ́tọ̀ mẹtẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ẹ̀dú èmi wà lẹ́tẹ̀dọ́gíà lọ ìmẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn ònùkọ́tọ̀ àjọwé lọ́tọ̀ ní Transat Pay wọ́n yẹ dẹ́ lọ tẹ̀ tó tìtọ́láwẹ̀nù dọ́mọdọ̀ yẹ fúnni òun ẹ̀yìn òun ìwà ìtàn ẹ̀kọ́ àdàdíọ́ náà òtítọ́ ẹ̀yìn àpò ẹni náà àpò ẹ̀sẹ̀ tó fìdé tó òtòwò Nàìjíríà tọmẹ ìsọdọ yàdọ tìtòlọhẹ tìǹtò àyítò tìǹbùtò yìí mú kan wọ̀nyí òde rẹ ìnátìtò yìí tó gbọ́ àlọ́ náà nú èyí àkọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀ tán dọ́gbọ̀n ò tìtò ò ìmọ̀ èyí àjọ àtọ́lẹ̀ ládọ́ yóò dòtẹ́ lọ́sàn dọ́mọdọ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ gbọ́ àlọ́ náà ò tìtò àkọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀ tán tó gbọ́ ẹ̀mẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn olè tó kọjá yẹn náà lè lọ kájà sọ̀ tó kú lọ sí nǹkan mẹ́